Hi everyone, Eric at Retro Handheld Guides, and today I'm going to be taking a look at PSP emulation on the R36S. The first thing I did with my R36S is update ArkOS to the latest version, as there have been a ton of performance increases in the PPSSPP emulator for lower end devices in the last year. Be sure to check out my R36S firmware guide for instructions on updating ArkOS in the links in the description below. As you will see, PSP emulation on this device is not the greatest. Most of the games are going to be running with Auto Frameskip on, but if you really want to try some PSP, there are lots of fun games that I would consider to be playable on the R36S. I'll start off by showing you my recommended tweaks to the emulator and follow up with some gameplay for various games that I tested. As always, I put any game-specific tweaks I made in the top left-hand corner when showing each game. So, let's take a look at PSP emulation on the R36S. Alright, so first, as you can see, I'm going to be doing all my testing in ArkOS on the latest version as of February 25th. So the first thing we want to do is just set the default emulator. You can do that by pressing the start button, and from there go down to the emulator settings. And under emulator settings, if you go into Sony PlayStation Portable, you'll see that there are a number of different emulators available. The one that I chose is standalone. That is the most recent version of PPSSPP. There's not really a good reason to change that for any of the other individual games, as I haven't found anything to be more performant than the standalone emulator. Now let's take a look at some of our settings inside of PPSSPP that I've made as changes. So you can do that by clicking in the right thumbstick, and inside of the right thumbstick, if you go over to the settings, first setting that I changed was the rendering resolution. Rendering resolution I changed from auto to 1x PSP. I've also set the VSync on, as I found that it smooths out some of the graphics as you're playing the games. By default, I've set the frame skip to 1 and set it as Auto Frameskip. I have also set the skip GPU readbacks to skip from the default of no. Most of these other ones are already set, the low curves, the lazy textures. One other command that I've adjusted for the whole setup is the buffer graphics command. This is defaulted to 1. If I up it to 2, I've found that it actually smooths out the graphics quite a bit when frame skip is on, though it does introduce a little bit of input lag. For most games it's not really noticeable, at least for me, but your results may vary. For the most part, that's the only change that I made in terms of the various settings that I made. Some games you'll notice I have set to say that I'm going to be skipping buffer effects. The skipping buffer effects does improve graphics on some of the games, so you'll want to turn this on, but turn this on at a per game setting, as it'll simply break some games and refuse to load for some games. So when you're creating your buffer graphics effects, just make sure that you're going to click first the Create Game Config, and from there you'll see it changes to game settings, and then inside of game settings you can set your per game graphic effects. So with those in mind, let's take a look at some of the gameplay for PSP on the R36S.
Credit card has been denied. Turn fire. results of your training. It's just the 5th Hokage's orders.
ain't big enough for both of them. Their annual shootouts are always bitterly fought. That's the way it is when two local rivals come together on Derby Day. It's personal. Upfield then. Decent header, Van der Vaart. Adebayor. Referee saw no reason to stop right there.
Heads up. One of them above. I see them. I need more energy.
Into the attacking zone. Here's Marty Reisner, who's already got a shot on target. grabbed by Dvorak. Shoots it hard. Saved by Ward. Dvorak to the net. Puck jumped on by Bergeron to Marty Wiesner. Into the slot. One-timer. Here's